Hi, this is Gloria, the pink-haired lady from Indianapolis, and today I'm going to be talking with you about some neighborhoods that are some of my favorites in the Indianapolis area. I've driven around and shown you some of the things that are going on in the areas, and I also wanted to show you on the maps what we'll be looking at today. So the first neighborhood that I want to go over is the West Indy neighborhood. So I'm going to share my screen with you so you can look at the map here. Okay, so here's our map of Indianapolis. Obviously, you can see the big circle around here. In some of my other podcasts, I've referred to this as the clock. So right down here in the middle is center of downtown. And today we're going to be talking about the west side of town. So let's zoom in just a little bit. One of my favorite neighborhoods, there's actually a few of them here, is basically what I've got on the map here. So I like to do West Side, Hawville, zoom in a little bit more, you can see that Stringtown there, Fairfax and Hawthorne. So all of these little neighborhoods right here are kind of a favorite of mine. You can see the Speedway track up here in the corner. So we are in between Speedway and downtown Indianapolis. This neighborhood I like to kind of use as my border, 16th Street on the north, White River Parkway on the east, Washington Street on the south side, and then Tibbs kind of on the west here. And actually we could even go over to Holt here and include this whole area over here. So these are the kind of the areas that I want to talk about tonight. Stringtown, Hawville, West Indy, near West Indy neighborhoods. So up here, you'll see a video that I put together in this little clip here. At 16th Street and at 10th Street are two brand new condos, buildings that have been built here. Apartments in these buildings, I've called them, and studio apartments are renting for $900 right now, and 2-bedroom apartments are renting for $1,900. We also have a lot of development just happening along here with some hiking, biking trails right along the river there. 16 Tech, I'm going to show you some video footage of 16 Tech and just what's all the development that's happening there. This is just an organization that is bringing life back into some old office buildings and warehouses that have been sitting vacant, and they're trying to get corporations to come into this area and just breathe new life into the area. Then on top of that, there's some luxury apartments and condos around there. There's a brand new food court, adult food court is what we like to call it. That's really exciting that you're going to see some video of that as well. So a lot of exciting things happening here. 16 Tech also is a big organization that gives back to the community. So they are pouring money into community organizations in all the neighborhoods surrounding it, including this west side of Indy here. So pouring into the parks, pouring into just different community organizations that just help out and will completely help renovate these areas. So the zoo is right here. It's one of the best in the nation. We really like it. They've got a dolphin show. They have orangutans there. They have a really cool macaw show. So if you ever come to town, make sure to try to have that as one of your stops here when you come to town. So again, right here on the White River area, a lot of developers are starting to come in and picking up these houses along here. I've seen one house in particular that they actually tore the house down, built a new house on it. It sold for $280,000. We have our condo buildings here. And then over here on the west side, right off of Tibbs, there is a brand new development here by MI Homes. And I shot some video footage of that are houses that are going for $280,000 to $320,000. What's happening in here then is a lot of houses built in the 1920s and 30s. You can pick them up for $50,000 to $100,000. Again, keep in mind, these houses were built in the 20s and 30s, so you may have to do some plumbing and electrical, maybe some HVAC. Some of the windows may have been replaced, some not. Roofs maybe are in good shape, maybe you're not. So this is definitely a transitional area that you're going to have to put a little bit of upgrades into some of these houses. Sizes kind of range all the way down from like the 800 square foot, 2 bedrooms, 1 bath houses. It wouldn't take a lot for renovations. Those houses are ranging in rent from $750 to $900, all the way up to some bigger houses. It could be 1,500 to 2,000 square feet that are more kind of the Victorian houses. A few duplexes in this area, not a whole lot. The larger houses, 3 bedrooms, start at $950 in this area for a 3 bedroom, 1 bath. If you can add more square footage above 1,000 square feet, that's going to help you. If you can add another bathroom, that's going to help you as well. So this is the West Indy neighborhood. Again, just west of the Speedway track. 16th Street is the main road that comes from Speedway into downtown. And this area I'm looking at right now is west of White River Parkway, following along Washington, and then Holt Road. So this whole neighborhood here is what we're looking at. Did want to mention a few others down here on the south side of Washington is some really good areas. And then also on the north side of 16th Street, just east of the Speedway. A lot of times in my hot properties email that I send out with all of my ARVs and construction costs and stuff like that. For these neighborhoods, I'll say east of Speedway or Stringtown, Hawville, or West Indy. Those are kind of the neighborhoods that I like to talk about. So this is the West Indy neighborhood. Great area, a lot of development happening, transitional, yes, but this is an area that I think you could get in there, do some low-level renovations, get it rent ready, rent it out for a good steady while, and then see your equity build in this area as well. So welcome to West Indy.